So I can tell you what it smells like. Let's tell them.
This is Christina.
Like shepherd's pie.
Do you remember me?
Doesn't it?
Christina BC. Oh, how are you? It's so nice to see you.
Very cold.
Yes, nice day to
Now you
see
watch. My grandmother's never changed. Now how old are you now, Nan? How old are you? How old are you, Nan?
Now?
Yeah. Come on, speak up. Everybody's looking. Nope. You're 39. This is my grandmother. You're supposed to say 39. What happened? Then I asked my mom, how old are you, Mom? She's 29. Then I went back to her and told her, you're the coolest grandmother in the world. You gave birth when you're 10 years old, eh? See? And she goes, you smart ass. See? She remembers now. These are some pictures of Dan. See, this is Horseshoe Bay. This is the business and hotel they had and restaurant. They worked really hard. They went there in 1951.
That was so popular.
1951. And she had to go back to her job in Vancouver. They didn't know what they couldn't pay for the mortgage. They spent everything. And then guess what happened? The ferry came in, the railroad came in, and the highway came in. My grandfather was so smart, he had a big tourism business. Ain't that the truth? And I know, because I was there, wasn't I? The other kids weren't there, but David was there. For me and Ronnie were there for years and years. I know the blueprint to this building.
Hold it up, David. Dave.
No. This isn't about cameras and Twitter. This is about seeing somebody. So that's what they had. Now I'll show you some pictures. There's my grandmother when she was my age. She was 29 there. That was 10 years ago. Take it. And I kept these pictures.
It's supper time. Is it
there's her
supper?
husband.
It's your supper time. Look at all
That's
the.
okay, Heather.
Oh, we're waiting.
If these ladies don't want me to talk, I'm sure they'll tell me to go. Right, girls? Okay. There's Pa.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Right.
And there's Bingham that owned Boyer Island. Remember him and Pop would have a coffee?
Yeah.
Now,
Come soon enough.
this is a picture. When I was 13,
Oh,
my grandfather bought me one of them old-fashioned instant cameras. I took this picture and I was 13. Bob liked it, but he didn't want to hurt my feelings, so he hired a guy called Terrence Davies to take some real pictures after I painted the building with Ronnie. Remember that?
yeah.
And then here's the final. Here's the dining room. Remember that? And see, my grandfather designed all this stuff. He built a proper fire escape in the back. And these are, and he had the first color TV in Horseshoe Bay before cable and jitter and computers. From the Bay Crust. We bought 10 TVs from the Hudson's Bay, and we took them out on the bus. And when I would go out, I'd say, hi, Nan, on Friday night. She'd go, you pick up all the garbage in the front. She'd give me an ice cream drop. My parents had nothing, no food. I went out there, I had proper food. They taught me how to cook, and I got to go on boats. Best time of my life.
I don't think Helen remembers me. Helen?
It
Helen?
doesn't matter. She's looking at these.
She doesn't hear
Now
out of
this
one
here,
ear, I think.
when they dug the sewer up.
Doesn't hear very, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
She
You
seems to
guys
hear
had no
David, though.
business for about 3 months.
How has she been
Everybody in
doing
Horseshoe
here?
Bay was
Okay.
going mental because they dug all the sewer up, eh?
It's hard to believe she's 9.
They dug the sewer up.
Yeah. She's Swedish, right? Maybe that's why.
Her father's Swedish and her mom's Finnish. Is that correct?
Very hardy lot. Very hardy. Hardy, you know.
Finnish and
Well,
Swedish.
what it's called is, in my opinion, is a real
Malmsten.
Canadian. Right? Anybody born on this property is a real Canadian.
What was your mother's maiden name, Helen?
Okay, none of that, Heather. That sounds like a policeman.
That's genealogy, Dave.
That's computer bullshit. Okay, see here? Now there's him. You know, you see how they used to dress? They used to dress. My grandfather looked exactly like Humphrey Bogart. You know who that is? The movie star, Humphrey Bogart.
Let me see.
Black. Very
See?
firm.
And they dressed really swanky. And you know what they used to do?
Nice.
They used to go to Bowen Island from Vancouver dancing.
Yeah.
And I was out in a speedboat trying to tell her about Boyer Island Boat Island. She already went.
Helen.
Now here's the rarest picture out of my collections from my grandparents. This is my grandfather. This is their old record player. There's Nan. 3 weeks after they bought it. And there's the dog Skippy on the floor.
Skippy.
And there's Pop's best friend, but he died about 3 weeks after this picture. Now, does that look like that's made from a computer? That's an original photo. That's original. And who's this? I'm going to help Nan with her memory. Who's that? Speak up. They're all looking.
It's a good picture, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to scan them and put it on Facebook maybe, and
No.
have a website
That's
for
a movie
her.
star. We had several there.
The Cottage
Did we
Inn.
not?
That was what it was called. The Cottage Inn.
Julie Christie. And what's it say? Who can read? You got good eyes? You got both. Well, can you read what that says in the red?
That's a movie star.
And my grandmother made me take her a scone.
Julie Christie.
And you want to know how stupid I was when I was 11? I thought that the lady that she had in there, that this Nan told me, take her a scone in. I goes, this hotel's going down the street.
Can you
have bag
understand
ladies
Dave,
stay
Helen? Helen? Oh, she can't hear too well.
She's been my grandmother for 54 years. And you're asking her if
Really?
she
It's hard
understands.
to believe she's
Hey, what's my name? Who am I?
99.
Yeah, who am I? Yeah. Well, they're suspicious. So anyways, this lady came back from filming a movie at the top of the hill. And Nan would make these scones. She goes, you take this scone to that lady, she's waiting for it. I went in there, you know what a bag lady is? Remember Lucille Ball's last movie? She has the buggy and all them clothes. She's a bag lady. No money, no husband, no friends, no family. I thought she was a bag lady. But she was a movie star and she had tons and tons of clothes in there. I came back and told Nan, I goes, she's a bag lady, she's got all these clothes. And Nan goes,
That's the grandmother.
yes.
Hi, is that Helen?
Well, no, this is a movie star. I'm sharing a story.
Helen? Okay, good.
Well, she still is a movie
Yeah, you can see pictures of Helen.
Is she sweet?
Dave,
No.
show her
See?
pictures of Helen.
Everybody loves Nan. No,
She
I want
looks
this
so
computer thing.
good,
This
eh?
is throwing a dent into it.
She's 99 years old?
She is, because actually, I'm 29, she's 39. That's how it's been for years. If you change it, nobody eats. Very simple.
That's it.
No, I'm just joking. Well, anyways, so I went in there to that lady. I gave her the scone. The Nan gave me sort of crap because she
My
goes,
fingers are getting sore.
you know, she's not a bag lady, she's a movie star. And there were so many
The
clothes in
grandmother.
there.
Helen Scott?
I'm a grandson.
Dave's grandma.
Upstairs to you the Bobby.
Well, are you guys eating?
Yeah, they're going to it.
Does she has to eat now?
Yeah, no. We go. Excuse. You want to? We will take
No, go ahead. You were talking first. No, go ahead. You're polite. Go ahead. What were you saying?
We can bring her food upstairs.